Yvonne Barnes, founder of the Neon Life Society, and I am so happy that you're here watching this video. It wasn't that long ago that I myself was in a job that I didn't love. I had all the outside trappings of success and had achieved all that I thought I wanted. A great job with a high flying bank and, business class travel and all the opportunities at my feet. Yet deep down in my heart, I wasn't happy. And to be honest, I felt a lot of guilt about that. And it has led me to where I am today, helping and supporting women who are stuck in corporate jobs that don't feel like they're the right fit. The women I work with are very passionate about living a life that matters, doing work that's more meaningful beyond the paycheck, and want to contribute in their own unique way using their gifts. The trouble is, these women don't know what it is that they're here to bring to the world. They don't own their strengths. They don't own their value. And they find themselves in work situations where they feel like they're trapped. Perhaps it's an office bully. Perhaps it's not being remunerated as well as your colleagues. Perhaps it's not being put up for that promotion that you know that you deserve. The women I work with are conscious, heart-centered women who are there to do a good job. The money and the title, yes, that's a great pat on the back, but it's not the motivating driver. As women, we want to feel like we're contributing to something bigger than ourselves and to actually enjoy going to work every day. And so it wasn't that long ago where I myself at Christmas was thinking about what am I going to do next? In the new year, what new thing am I going to birth? What new career am I going to create for myself? And how can I create positive change where I want to do something meaningful and still earn a good living too? The problem was back then, I would set arbitrary goals and wouldn't actually know how to make them happen. And by mid-January or Chinese New Year, I'd be back at square one, feeling completely miserable, isolated and alone, and beating myself up again for not being more further along on my journey. If you can relate to anything that I'm saying and you're here on this video watching, I invite you to check out the Career Clarity Masterclass that I have put together as a beta program that we're running in January. This program is unlike any other program I've run before. It's really designed to help you find and package your unique talents and interests into a new career direction that really matters to you without losing the stability that you know and love. Because let's face it, as corporate women, we're not going to suddenly quit our jobs and go pursue our passions. We're not going to, decide to change companies without really thinking things through. And this is the purpose of this program. I've purposely timed it to start in the new year for the women who are committed to starting the year right and making 2017 the year that they finally move forward in a career that they love. The program is designed for learning, where you'll be taking on materials and information on how to make your career happen, plus personal guidance from me, as I'll be available for Q&A every week to talk you through your own personal situation. So the program is an 8-week program, and we start with really understanding your unique zone of genius. What is it that you add to the world? As Zig Ziglar says, you can have everything you want in the world if you just figure out how to give it to others. I'm butchering that a little bit, but that's the essence of it. And so I believe that we have to figure out how are we best used in the world. And that sounds pretty funny, but how can we be of best service? How can we really contribute to society as a whole? Because when you're adding the most value, you're the top performer, you build your confidence and you build this beautiful upward spiral, as I like to call it. And so that's really what we're going to be focusing on in week 1. And I'll tell you what, I seriously get blown away by my clients who cannot see this brilliance in them, because I'll tell you what, your strengths and your talents come so easily to you that you probably assume that everybody else can do it. But the truth is, people don't like doing it, or they're not good at it. So that's the point of module 1. In module 2, we'll look at how you can get paid for that, because on the flip side, we've really got to make sure that there's a market for what you're good at, right? So maybe you're an excellent dog walker and you're an excellent animal communicator, but how can you really make that profitable? How can you really make that something that turns into a living one day? And it is about exploring the journey, but we do want to think a few steps ahead and see how you can earn a living from what you're doing. In week 3, we really package all of that together to create your personalized career manual. Back in the day when I was working at an investment bank, I would be Googling, okay, what should I do with my life? And I went online and I would check out all these different personality tests, and I even saw a career counselor and outspat a report with 20 pages of this is what you're most suited to, you could be good at this, and these are the ones you shouldn't be doing. And quite frankly, it was so confusing. Like, I didn't know what to make of that information. Yes, there was some great self-awarenesses there in terms of what I was good at, but it wasn't very helpful. And so in this program, you will walk away with your own personalized career manual, what your strengths are, what's important to you, some potential options, just really something that you can come back to time and time again. Because again, the women I work with, they're very quick to discount how good they are. They're very quick to discount the value that they add, and they're very quick to discount how amazing they are. And sometimes we need to have a reminder of how great you're doing and what it is that you're here to do. So you'll have that with you. Week 4 is going to be a bit of a brainstorm break week, and I'm purposely making it easy and relaxed because this definition of success and these career goals that you're going for, I really want to nurture and support you in this program to build in break and rest, because well-being is super important to achieving success. And I want to really break this cycle of always having to go, do, and kill yourself to get a result. It's not the way this program is going to work. I'm giving you the best material as least as possible that will get you the maximum results, sort of focusing the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle, because I know you're busy and I know that you want to work on yourself without having to spend hours outside of your job figuring this out. And that's exactly what we're going to do in the program. So in week 4, you're going to take a little chill pill, you're going to relax, and you're going to let those ideas for, okay, what is it that I might want to do, percolate. Then in weeks 5 and 6, we really start to dive into what you're going to pick. Like, what option are you going to try and figure out? And what I found is that women tend to be either well entrenched in corporate or want to start a business. And I think all of us have thought about, okay, do we want to start a business? But it's funny, I work with some women and they think, yes, that's the path, because ultimately they want freedom. And for them, actually, starting a business is the opposite of freedom. It's not the right call. And so that's why I'm having 2 tracks in this program, and I'm going to be guiding you through the track that's right for you. So you're going to have a 2-week career accelerator project, or sprint as I like to call it, where you get to test out either your business idea or your career idea, whether you want to change industries, change companies, whatever that might be. And I will guide you through a 2-week process to get clarity on, okay, is this the right path for me? Because the idea is I want you to test and refine and take action quickly so that you can pivot and move on to the next thing. Where women get stuck is in this airy-fairy dreamland of, oh, maybe I could do this and maybe I could do that. Oh, it's Christmas, oh, it's New Year's, oh, I've got the kids, or, I don't have time, I've got netball. In my case, I had netball. All these different commitments that you're doing, and they take priority. And then your goals end up on the back burner. And that's not what we want. So at the end of the 2 weeks, you'll be clear on what it is that is right for you. And then what we'll do at the end of the program is in week 7, we will pull together your personalized 90-day action plan. So you'll have done this beautiful project, which is based on your unique strengths, your unique talents, how you can get paid. We'll come together and say, okay, where are we now? Is this something you want to pursue further? What are the next steps that you need to take for that? Do you need a pivot? Do you need to go back again? What does your plan look like for those 90 days? And I really want to co-create this 90-day plan with you so that you feel like you can continue momentum. You feel like you've got all these beautiful resources, the personalized career manual, you've got everything there to really support you to continue on your journey so that you feel like you know what you're going to do. And then in the last week, we're going to refine that plan. We're going to celebrate all of this amazing work that you have done. And that's the 8-week program. So by the end of the program, you'll be super crystal clear on who you are, what value you have to add to the world, and how you can make a living doing it. You'll have tested out the best idea for you. So whether that's staying in corporate or whether that's starting a business, becoming a freelancer, I'm going to guide you through that every step of the way so that you're testing and refining, and we're going to work through it together. And then you're going to have your 90-day plan where you're like, yep, okay, for the rest of 2017, this is the direction I'm going in and this is how I'm going to make it happen. And it's going to be such a beautiful program in a way that we can work together, and I can give you my best tools and resources to make it happen without having that sort of hefty, investment that can come with having private one-on-one coaching. And so, as I mentioned, this is a beta program, and as such, I'm running it at a low rate so that everybody feels like they can take part and get the motivation they need to make 2017 the year that they make their career success happen. So it's the lowest investment level that I'm going to be running this program at, and I'm going to be asking for your feedback and co-creating the content with you. So yes, I have a framework, but if I find people are getting stuck in one area, I'll add to the program and make sure I give you materials to move you through that. You know, maybe it's personal branding, I don't know, maybe it's time management. We'll see how those things go, but everything is based on my own experience and the work I've done with clients. So this is a really awesome opportunity to get to work together and really have fun in the process, and with other like-minded women too. So the program investment is $497 US, and you can sign up by clicking on the program details page below. And if you have any questions, then feel free to send me an email at siobhan@theneonlifesociety.com, which again will be in the link below. But this is an amazing program really designed to help you make 2017 the year that you make your career happen. And it's also a beautiful experience of making the real, authentic you come out. If you feel like you're living someone else's life, if you feel like there's something more that you're here to give, if you feel like you're not being true to who you are, but you don't even know who that person is, I feel for you. I've been there, and that's why I've created this program, because I don't want to see more heart-centered women who, quite frankly, are here to make a difference in the world and are so desperately needed in the world, hiding in the shadows. That's just not the way it's going to be. 2016 has been a big year. I think a lot of things have happened in the world, and more than ever, this is a true wake-up call to stop with the complaining and to stop with the playing small and to stop with the blame that things aren't working, and for us to really take responsibility for what we can do, like what's in our power today. And for all of you who feel like you're being called to something more, this is really a program designed to give you the strategy, yes, but to also help you embody the soul, the emotions, the being of that person that lives a meaningful life and career that they love. So if you're interested, I invite you to check out the program, theneonlifesociety.com/masterclass-registration, and I hope to see you in the program.